Knowledge and welcome back to Survival Challenge. So in the last episode we got a new field created and we did usual sell some wood and we got ourselves some canola planted. So in today's episode we're going to go and get that field rolled. I think getting it rolled is a good idea, and then we'll get it fertilised. So without further ado, let's just get straight into it. So we'll just hop straight into a time lapse and we'll get this field rolled. Alrighty, so that's that field now nicely rolled. It's actually a really good roller. Quite like that roller. It's a decent size for our farm at the moment. So I think it's getting kind of late here. So what we should probably do before we have a nap, apart from turning off my indicator, which can't seem to turn off. I've been trying to turn it off for that turns the lights on. I'm not sure how I managed to get the indicator on, to be honest with you. I'll work out, trust me, I'll work out how to get that off probably for next episode. But I think before we sleep we should fill up our greenhouse with some water. We'll just do a couple of runs with water now. I think if we were careful enough, we can probably use the river behind us, like dip the dip the barrel, the IBC rather, in. See if we can, see if this will work, because it's just a case of dipping it in and then going forward. So is this going to work? We go back full enough. A few more, there we go. Gotta obviously be careful that we don't fall into the river. So we'll just do about. So only is it 1,000 litres? Is that how much this holds? Yeah, 1,000 litres. Probably do 2 more after this, and then we'll check to see how things are looking. Come on, slowly down. Oh. 1 more after this. That should be enough for a while, anyway. Allow us to produce tomatoes. Oops, let's stop there. Let's check, see how things are looking. Yeah, that's brought our water right up. We are probably going to need some manure. We could also put some actually fertilizer in there as well. Well, it does take solid fertilizer. Is that solid fertilizer? Yeah, it will be. Could look at getting it over there, but we don't have any way of lifting the pallets. Actually, before we go to sleep, one thing we could look at doing, or one thing I could look at buying. I do think it may be worth it for our little place is, I think it comes under where are we? Landscapes, decoration, colors. I think you get a little toolbox that will allow us to modify our vehicles to configure them while we are at farm, so I'm sure I've got it installed. Tools it comes under. No, I don't think it comes under production. Decoration. It's definitely not under sheds. Maybe sheds actually. Basically just looking for a way for us to configure our tractor. Generate greenhouse selling points, factories, animals, decoration, lights, other. What's this? Small garage. Oh, actually, a small garage might be. I mean, it would allow us to store the tractor, and it would be a great place to get a toolbox if we do have one. Right, there we go. Additional decoration. So this is a car lift, engine lift. Are these just decorations though? Are these definitely just decorations? I'm just cautious of spending money that we don't need. Maybe perhaps we better head up to the it'd probably be cheaper if we head up to the store. So what I'll do is I'll head up to the store and I'll see when we get there and we'll look at modifying our tractor. And I'll also check to see about how we turn this indicator off, which seems to be stuck on. So I'll see you then. Alrighty, so we are at the point where we can configure our tractor. Now hopefully this tractor can get a front loader attachment on it. It obviously does need a wash as well. We'll just get up on the ramps now to see if that then allows us to configure it. I was also thinking it actually is probably worth us turn it off. It is probably worth us actually getting the grain trailer as well while we're down here. So let's see if we can configure the Fiat. So we could repair it for 117. The condition and the paint isn't too bad. Yes, it could probably do with some work, but you know, it's only been going for for just under 6 hours. Let's see now. Let's customize. So okay, so it can take a front loader attacher. So let's go for one. So what's the cheapest? So it can only take the hauler one. Okay, so we'll take that. Probably going to need. I was going to say we need to get some weights, but we don't. It doesn't look like it supports it unless it's because of the type of wheels it is. We may need to get buy a back weight for it. Well, it does look like the upgrade this way is going to improve the paint job and that stuff anyway. While we're here, can we upgrade the engine power? That does get us up to. Let's upgrade it to a 760. Does give us 78 horsepower as opposed to the 60. It's 10 more. Might be useful actually, and that's for $4,000. And one thing I've always really liked is the cabin. So how much does the cabin add? The cabin adds on quite a bit. It adds on 1,500. They get the colours. If we were to change the colours, can we change the colour of the cabin? We'll just go for all red. And there's no actual penalty for doing that. So that is $5,500. So before we actually commit to that, how much is a check the sales in case there's anything good in the sales? Oh, you something good in the sale like this. More, but we can't afford it. It would be good to check actually the front loader tools. Look at just a forklift probably the now. Though log forklift, it would allow us to lift the bigger logs up. Decisions. Bale spike. Really to see what's this? A universal bucket. There's a grabber for $3,000. Bale spike, manure fork, universal buckets, pallet fork for $600. Right, we'll do the pallet fork. I think having it in the red and the black kind of goes with our tractor, so we'll pick up that. The 600. We will upgrade the. No, we don't repair it just yet. We will upgrade it to have the front loader, attachers. We'll leave that as it is. Cabin, yep. I do actually quite like having the matching red and the dark grey. I think that kind of nice setup. Wheels we'll just leave as it is. We won't upgrade the engine because it is quite a lot, and I think if we don't, oh look at that, beautiful. Actually, it didn't clean it. That's funny. It actually didn't clean it. Nice. We now have a nice cabin, and our Fiat's going to be useful. So we need to get actually need to get a front loader. Probably don't need something super big now. $9,000. Something like the. Did that work for us? Did that work for us, or is it because it's a lizard one? It's because we picked the Hall one. Are we kind of stuck into that? I'm not quite sure. So we got a nice wee side to Fiat. Oh, what happened? What has happened to our Balefort? Why has it done that? This, but I know there's a bug there for that. So let's see. So $7,000 for quickie, but we need one of these ones. $9,000. It would be out of range, so that's annoying. Well, what we'll have to do is we'll have to head back and we'll cut down some trees and we'll head back to the shop. So I'll see you once I'm back in the shop with some trees. Alrighty, so we've got another loads of wood here. It's obviously getting dark now. One cool thing I just realised about our new cab is, although it's a little thing, if you probably kind of hard to see, but at the top there's a little clock that obviously matches the clock on the top right hand side there, but I think that's quite a cool little detail. But yeah, but another thing I was considering when we were cutting down the wood is that we probably should sell our more. We're not going to get use of it at the moment, so it's kind of going to waste. Everything kind of else like the roller, the cedar, the IBC and stuff like that we are going to be using, so I think it probably makes sense to sell that more. So after we've sold this wood, we'll sell that more and we'll see what how much we get left. So sell, so we've now got 10 grand, it's good, that was 3 grand, and if we sell our little more, sell that. So we only get just under 2, but that's fine, it gives us 12. I do think it is worth us trying to save up for the forestry equipment, the 19 grand this year, really, because it will allow us to carry bigger logs and clear out that area. So we need 19 grand for that. But for now, we need to get ourselves our front loader. This one here we were going to go for. That should allow us to update our tractor. We actually need to also be aware of our fuel because it is getting low again. We'll need to top that up. While it is actually very dark here. I'm not sure though how we're going to get this hook or front loader sorted, because that's going to be a bit of a problem if this doesn't allow us to hook onto it. Allow us to hook onto it. I wonder if we come round the other side. If not, what we'll do is we'll maybe just have to sell it and kind of reimburse ourselves and buy it again. I was aware of that issue, but I didn't think we would be hit by it. Let's see if this will allow us to join on to it. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, it's actually... Oh no, it's kind of wants to. Can we head it over? If we come round this side now. Doing this in the dark isn't probably best thing. Nah. What we're going to have to do is sell that and kind of reimburse ourselves for it. So I can't remember how much it was, but we'll just do it. So it's the Lizard front loader pallet fork. So we'll just sell that and then we'll buy it again. And that one, it was front loader tools, and it was, yeah, so it was 600. Okay, so what I'm going to do as well is just to see if we can stop it kind of happen again. I'm going to park the tractor here and then we'll purchase it. So we're going to buy the pallet fork. Now I did get 400 back for selling it, so what I'll do is I'll just reimburse ourselves 200. Yes, it's not went into the ground this time. So just attach that. Or no, is that not going to attach? Why is that not attaching? Right, well let's... Because the type of front loader it is, does it have to be... Does that mean it has to be a hollow one? It shouldn't have to be. I thought the lizard stuff was all kind of universal. Why is that? It's kind of hard to do this in the dark, so what we'll do is we'll get a nap. Just jump back to our thing now. I know it's a wee bit cheating, but this pallet fork issue is also causing a problem. So what we'll do is we'll get sleep. Probably we'll go for 7 in the morning. Also our load and everything will come out. And yep, nice bright day. So let's have a look at our crop, see how it's doing. So yeah, it's still growing, it's doing well. That one's doing well. And how's our new canola? Is that still growing? It doesn't look like it's changed anything. Canola yet, but it does say it's growing though. And this one over here. Yep, the wheat's still growing as well, so we'll hopefully get a big wheat harvest on the go soon. But for now, let's see if we can figure out what's going on with this thatcher. It's just not for attaching. That's slightly problematic. So for now, we sell it again and we'll take a loss. I think what we'll do is we'll just make it easy. We'll just reburst ourselves to 600. So what we'll do is if we go to dev tools, we can add in 600 for the pallet fork. That's great. Yep. So let's switch it. Let's have a look at the anything in the sales actually while we're here. That roars actually. Windows quite a good idea. Oh, it's a teddy, sorry. Right, let's see. Tail handle tools, front loader tools. Maybe if we try one of the base game ones, or maybe work. So we'll take that pallet fork there. Will you allow me to attach now? Yeah, not quite sure what was going on with that other thing. The only other thing I wanted to check was something to grab the wood with. That's for grapple. As a log fork. I think it would be worth spending the £3,000 on that log fork. I'm just wondering if there's anything cheaper. Because even though it's not quite the forestry tool that we want, I think it's still a good buy. These all look like yeah. So we need another grand. So I would like to avoid. I'm just seeing if there's anything we could sell. Harvester. I kind of feel like we need to kind of keep. No, so I think for now then, just head back and I'll see if we can do anything with the pallet fork. So I'll see you when we get up to the farm. Alright, so just back here at the farm. One thing I just realised is that our not the if I've selected the correct implement, yep, select the back one, is our little trailer. The sides fold down on it, so it could allow me to carry a lot more, obviously, logs. For now, just lock that up, attach it. Let's see if we can get these seeds into our little garden over here, because we'd like to get some more tomatoes on the go. And hopefully it will accept one bag of these seeds now. As I say, the pallet fork will come in useful for a few things. On. Let's see if it work. Should do. And here. Yeah, it's taking it. Yeah, I see this. You can see the seeds are coming out. That's good. So we can hopefully get a lot of seeds now, and hopefully that'll help boost the production. So let's just have a wee quick check of that and see how things are looking. Yeah, so we've got some seeds now. Actually, I need a lot more seeds. That is producing us production cost months £2, and yeah, that's the recipe we've got on the go. So we've only managed to produce one box of tomatoes, which is fine. So let's now see if our new pallet fork, although we might just need to leave it now. Actually, yeah, I don't think it'll be. I'm not even going to risk it. I was thinking I could try and lift the log with it, but you know, I can already see it's going to be a nightmare. So yeah, so what we'll do is, you know, we jump cut. I'll go and load up some trees. Catch that there, and we'll go up to probably. I'll probably do 2 loads, so I'll see once we've got 2 loads done, and hopefully we'll have enough to basically, I kind of really want to transform this area, and I think it is worth our time doing get the forestry equipment to allow us to clear more of these trees out. Then we can get another field over here, or get some animals down, and obviously the money we make from the trees will help. Where we're at, so we'll just park up here now, and yeah, and I'll see you again once it's done. Alright, so I know I said I would be back after the second load. This is only the first load here, and I've also made a start on piling up a second load, but I actually think, you know, manually clearing out the trees, I think we've now made enough room to create a small field. I think there's now a decent amount of space. You know, if we go from that tree up to here, come round. Now, obviously, want to avoid a wee bit of the bridge, so we come down here, and then we go back to that tree. That would allow us to get another field on the go, and then once we have done that and got another field, we can clear out the rest of these trees, and hopefully we'll have enough for the forestry equipment, so we can clear the rest of that island out. So yeah, so I think what I'll do is I'll call it into an episode. So the next episode, what we'll do is I'll take this up for sale, and then we'll get this ploughed. Alright, so until then, cheery!